Hi guys, welcome back to my reaction video. And long time that I haven't reacted to something else. Like it's been like 3 days or 4 days, thinking so much about what to react on, and it was so hard for me to look for a video that I can react on. But I have seen this a Korean woman who used to study in the Philippines, Jessica Lee. Yeah, and she is. I saw her pictures and she's so beautiful, amazing. I really want to know how she learned English and how she studied here in the Philippines as well. So we're gonna be checking out. This is one of her video and it's called Why Some Koreans Underrate the Filipino Accent. I really don't understand why people think like that. Why Korean people underrate Filipino accent, and I'm not really. We Koreans as well. We don't speak English, and why do we underrate other people? Like, it doesn't make sense, and I think that's just a stereotypical thinking. Yeah, I think that is not true. But let's check it out what Jessica Lee has to say. All right, so let's get it. Let's start, guys.
Hey guys, it's Jessica here, and I'm back with
Jessica
another
here.
topic.
She really have a nice accent,
I'm going to
guys.
talk about the possible reasons why some
Possible reasons, okay.
underrate Filipino English accent. A few months ago, I made a video on cancer Korea, which went quite viral in the Philippines.
Yeah, yes, it went viral though.
#1, which was
Wow.
but at the same time, made me really sad reading the comments. In that video, there were lots of comments of people saying
This is why it's so. If there's a toxic comment, it really hurts. It really hurts. Sige.
And I know there was another video that many of you linked in the comments by the time, which was this video about
the Lidahe.
celebrity.
Yes, this one. I have reacted to this one also in my past reaction.
The Filipino English accent as if she was mocking it. That
You could say that, yes.
made me feel uncomfortable, like it was really not so appropriate. I personally learned English in the Philippines. I mean, I grew up in the Philippines for years,
But her English is so
I
fluent and
have a
perfect.
Filipino English accent.
Like when you find when they ask you what's your special ability nowadays in 2021, and when you say I speak English, that's not even a special ability nowadays, but at the past it was, because Koreans speaking English is kind of not rare, but like it's not very common. You know what I'm saying?
My name is blah blah blah, and after that he was like, yeah, you know how to speak in English, but you have the Filipino English accent.
Oh, excuse me?
And honestly, I can tell you that really hurt me.
Oh, it really hurt you? For me, I don't care about like what they judge me. I don't care.
By the time I was just so hurt, I was just so young, and the immediate thought in my
But
head
her
was
accent right now is very fluent. It's like an American
so that
accent.
was the time when I started watching a lot of Western media and entertainment.
Oh,
just to
okay.
change my
She
accent,
changed
which
it.
was totally, absolutely unnecessary. I could really relate to you guys when you think that
Alright,
Koreans
wow.
underrate the Filipino
She studied by
accent,
herself.
because I've experienced it myself.
And she's
that is
maganda,
not
guapa.
Ever since the time I came to Korea,
Does she have
last
jowa?
March 2020, I've met a lot of different people through a lot of different work opportunities, which I'm very, very thankful for. Every time I speak English in front of them, they would be impressed. They would be like, oh, you're so good at English. Like, wow. Where did you learn English? Or some people even say, oh, where in the US are you from?
Oh,
or
okay.
something like, oh,
Because she
you
really
sound
do have an
native,
American
you
accent.
sound
Like she
a
studied a
native
lot, I
English
can tell.
speaker. And then my reply obviously would be,
Also,
oh,
my
I
accent
learned
is
my
Filipino
English in the
accent,
Philippines.
diba?
I learned English in the US, and I would say like 80% really of their reaction.
And she lived here in the Philippines for
Well,
like
you
9
have
years.
the Filipino accent. And by
But
them
girl,
saying that, it also
I stayed here for
implies that they
16
are
or 17
underrating
years,
that
girl.
Filipino accent. That because I don't have it, I'm good. But if I had it, will I be bad? I don't know. So every time a lot of Koreans show such reactions regarding my accent, I just feel really bad for them. Because as I keep saying, accent is it's just like a package. But then there were some
It doesn't matter if you have a bad accent or not.
Remember there was this one
Unless if you have a like you can make them understand what you're saying. So That would
He
be
saw
fine.
the students there learning English during class, and he said he was very impressed by how the English lessons weren't so strict and pressuring to the students, which is normally the case in Korea. And
Okay,
because
yeah.
he was showing such positive reactions, I was really happy and thankful. And I mentioned how there are many Koreans who are underrating this type of accent. His
Really?
answer to this was it really touched me. He said, well, most Koreans don't even know how to speak in English fluently well.
Well, that's
Many
true.
Filipinos know how to speak in English.
Well, that's true.
Which is absolutely true.
The fact.
Okay, so that was a very
I mean, like most of my friends surrounding in Korea, they have never judged me because of the Filipino accent. They do really think that I have a good English accent because they don't even know how to speak English, so they cannot judge people. Like my friends around me, they don't judge my accent. They really don't judge my accent because you guys already know that I have a Filipino accent, and they were just like shocked, like wow, you're good in English. That's what all they say. That's what they all say. So
long intro. Let me just jump off to the core of this video,
Okay.
which is the reason why. It's going to be based on my personal opinion and
yeah,
observations.
personal opinion. So don't bash her. Okay.
The first reason, which would be the most
Mhm.
dominant, I would say,
Yeah.
is because
I can relate to this, yeah.
Western mindset of many Koreans. There is still the tendency in Korean society that they look up to the American English, the British accent. And of course, for that mindset,
I think also here in the Philippines, when you're using like very fluent English, like American accent, British accent, like they're gonna be like wow ang social, how do you call that, social naman, like that means you've been to abroad, studied English there, and you came back to the Philippines and you're using like American or British accent. They're gonna be like having a nosebleed. That's what they all say, and here in the Philippines as well. So it's the same thing. Yeah, when you're going to a country that does speak English, but like not like American accent, but when you use American accent in that country, of course they will nosebleed. Yeah, I used to have nosebleed when I first came here in the Philippines.
you can trace back to the history and the culture of Korea, but I'm not going to dig deeper than this. But
Yeah.
what I could tell you is that pro-Western mindset is quite prevalent in Korea still. That is why many
That's
people
true, that's
think
true.
that American or British English accent is the accent. Personally,
The
I think
perfect
that
accent
this is
for
something that
English.
should be gone as time passes by, so the day will come that no matter what kind of accent you have.
Yeah, that's
you will
true.
be
Every accent is
accepted.
beautiful.
The second reason that I
Don't
would
judge
like
the
to talk
accent
about
as
is
long as you understand it.
how the media portrays the Philippines in Korea. I think I could say that I've talked to quite a number of people in Korea about me living in the Philippines, and
Okay.
many of their reactions would be, oh my god, isn't it so dangerous there, like the drugs, pickpocketing? And of course I know where they are coming from by saying that. It is partly true, there are dangerous
Partly
places in
true,
the
but only on
Philippines, but there are also
specific
safe
areas
places in the
only,
Philippines. It
right?
really depends on where you are, but because in Korean media there are many news or article titles like, oh, this is happening in the Philippines, like, oh, this just happened in the Philippines, and it's all
Oh, okay.
really negative. However, there are also very positive articles about the Philippines, the tourism, like Boracay,
Of
Cebu,
course.
those places have
Yes, Cebu.
such a good image to so many Koreans.
Nice one.
It's like
Nice
for
one,
many
Jessica
people,
Lee.
when
You
they
mentioned
think of the
Cebu.
Philippines, they think of Cebu,
Oh,
Boracay.
Oslo. Oh my
Because
god.
the Philippines is such a huge part of
Whale
me.
shark.
Every
I
time
miss
I
it.
meet different people here in Korea and I were to introduce myself, I can never ever not mention the Philippines. And as I've mentioned, they will show various reactions. What I can
That's
do,
true.
whether their reactions are negative or positive,
Yeah, for
will
me,
have
I
to
really
say
don't
that
care.
I care about the country, which means that if you are being rude to me for me staying in the Philippines or me having a Filipino accent, I will honestly speak up for myself. Although
Okay.
some people
Oh, she's a
really
brave
hate me
girl,
for
huh?
doing that, but I think those
Very
small
independent
steps
girl.
are eventually something that will help improve really toxic
Yeah.
stereotypes that many people
Being
have
toxic
around
is
the whole
very
world.
bad for your
Of
health,
course,
guys.
I should not be rude. You know, you
But
cannot
sometimes when I play
fight
computer
fire
games,
with
I
fire.
tend to be toxic.
So, fight fire with fast sea kind of mindset, if you know what I mean.
I know what you mean.
So thank you so much for watching
Alright, so
this video. Let me know about your thoughts in the comments down below.
yeah, I just reacted to your comments, so thank you. Thank you for commenting. Oh, she kissed me. Oh my god. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that was it for the video, guys. And I don't know if Jessica Lee is single or not. And if you are single, can you DM me or I'll DM you? Like, I mean, I'll be waiting for your message. Alright, so, okay, all jokes aside, like, I mean, that was a really good comment. And I can really relate to this Jessica Lee that she said the media. The big part is media. Like, every country's media about Philippines, not all, but like some medias, like it's all about, you know, like let's say drugs or a Korean got killed in the Philippines. Those are the news that's portraying in Korean society. So that's why the people in Korea living there thinking that Philippines is a dangerous country. They are scared to come here. But like, let me tell you, if Koreans come here once, there's always gonna be second, third, fourth, fifth times coming here because it's so addictive staying here. A lot of nice beaches, yeah, and a lot of kind-hearted people here in the Philippines. So that is really what I have observed here in the Philippines, as I have lived almost like times two than this Jessica Lee. Like, I've stayed here for 17 years or more than that. So you could say I'm a half Filipino in heart, yes. And on outside, I'm Korean, but inside, I'm half Filipino, half Korean. So yeah, that was it for my comment as well. So thank you all guys for watching. Please click like and subscribe for more videos. Thank you. Stay safe and God bless. Adios.